Welcome back to my channel. So in this session we are going to start up with another interesting topic of data structures. So it is Dequeue. What is a Dequeue? So Dequeue stands for double-ended queue. So it is a very interesting concept, friends. So why we are going to discuss this double-ended queue is it is going to overcome the disadvantage of circular queues. Okay, so what is a disadvantage? So according to this data structures, I think so there may be no disadvantages present because there are two pointers that is giving focus on insertion and deletion. But what we will be doing there, by using front pointer I can perform only deletion, and by using rear pointer I can perform only insertion. Okay, so the front is deleting here and the rear is inserting here. So there is a long gap that is being present between front and rear pointer. So we are going to shrink this gap. How we are going to squeeze this gap is we are giving the full responsibility, that is we are giving the full facility for the front pointer and rear pointer. So what is the facility? So by using the front pointer I can perform even insertion. Okay, keep in mind. So by using front pointer I can also do insertion along with deletion. So that is one of the facility for front pointer, isn't it? So suppose if I do both, what is the benefit? So by using the front pointer itself I can do all the operations, isn't it? By using the rear pointer I am giving the extra benefit to make even deletions, right? So these two functionalities are added both for rear and the front pointer. So based on my necessity I can use my front pointer to do both, or I can use my rear pointer to do both, right? So this is advantages of Dequeue operation, right? So the expansion I have written, so it is double-ended queue. Okay, so similarly it is a queue representation. So front pointer, basically it is going to point to the front location. So like this it will be pointing, and the rear pointer is going to point to the last area. Okay, suppose if any case I need where I want to make some insertion in the front. Okay, for example, if you see the queue data structure, okay, all the people will be standing in line for buying certain elements, buying certain materials what they want, right? So like this only they will be standing. Suppose if any VIP is coming, or suppose if any chief guest or rich man is coming, what we will be doing, we will be giving preference for him to go and stand in the front, and you just make the thing what is needed, right? So we will be giving priority for the popular person, famous person, or a rich people, or a whatever it is. So if such thing happens in the data structure, suppose a very important element is coming in the data structure, we may want that element to be inserted in the front. Okay, we may want that element to be inserted in the front. So for that I can use this front pointer. Can you understand? Same thing for here also rear. So to make those types of flexibilities we are using this double-ended queue. Okay, so we are using two types of double-ended queue, that is it is input restricted and output restricted. It is a very important point, friends. So please make a note of it, because in MCQs, okay, or in any type of examinations they will give or they will pick up questions in these two concepts, these 2 points. So what is input restricted and what is output restricted? Okay, so what is input restricted? So the input restricted meaning is input. So input stands for insertion. Okay, so the input stands for inserting. So restriction means that we are giving some control for inputting the elements, that is inserting the elements. So normally what is a Dequeue? So Dequeue is going to do insertion at both the ends simultaneously, right? But if we give some restrictions for insertion, what is the meaning? So meaning is we are going to make insertion only in one end, not in both the ends. So that is called input restricted. Okay, we are asking the Dequeue, you do insertion only at one end. Okay, that is a normal insertion. So where normally the insertion will happen in the queue, so the insertion will be happening only in the rear case, isn't it? So you do only that, don't want to do insertion in the front. So that is called input restricted. but deletion will happen at both the ends. Okay, so insertion will be in the normal side, but deletion will be happening even here and in here. That is called input restrictor, right? So we are giving restriction to rear, that is not to do any deletions. Okay, so what is output restricted? We are deleting certain elements from the data structure and printing it on the screen, isn't it? So output is taking the elements from the Dequeue. So what is output? So where this deletion will happen? So the deletion is going to happen at the front end. Okay, so we are telling the Dequeue that you perform the normal deletion operation. What is a normal deletion operation? So deletion at the front, that is called normal deletion operation, right? See, output is nothing but deletion in front. Dequeue, you just do the normal deletion operation. Don't want to delete in the rear end. Don't do extra delete. So that is called output restrictor. So the deletion will happen only in the front end, but insertion will happen at both the ends. Can you understand? So that is called output restrictor. So input restricted is insertion only at the rear. Output restricted means deletion at the front only. Okay, that is the main difference between both. Can you understand? So friends, these are all very important point of Dequeue. So please make a note of it. In any type of MCQs or any type of examinations, the thing is the questions will be asked in this area of Dequeue or an algorithm, that is in condition checkings or whatever that, which we are going to discuss it in the future. Okay friends, please have a clear idea about what is Dequeue. It is used for overcoming the disadvantages of circular queue. That is, we are giving extra flexibility for the front and rear pointers to do deletions and insertions at both the ends. If I need any restrictions, I can implement it by using input restricted way or output restricted way. Okay. So friends, this is the difference between input restrictor and output restrictor. So please make a note of it. So all the points which I have said just now, I have mentioned it as a difference so that you will be having a clear idea about it. So suppose if I implement input restricted and output restricted in my Dequeue, the meaning is we are violating the actual rule of the Dequeue. Please make a note of it. That is, we are making rule violation of Dequeue. Okay, what are all those rule violation if I implement input or if I implement output restricted? So in input restricted, insertion is happening at one end. So what is at end? It is rear. Just now I said, so basic insertion will be happening. Okay, so that is this input restrictor. So input restricted is we are not making the front pointer to do the insertion. Okay, now output restricted, that is we are doing the general deletion operation, which is by using front pointer, but we are not making the rear pointer to do the deletion operation. That is this meaning. In input restricted, deletion is happening at both the ends, right? So what is the meaning? We are making the rear pointer also to make the deletion. In output restricted, we are inserting at both the ends. So what is the meaning? We are giving the advantage for the front pointer also to do the insertion. Insertion is not happening in the front. Just now what I told, I have written it as one of the major points. So insertion is not happening in the front. As I said, deletion is not happening in the rear. Okay, so if these conditions are satisfied, so it is going to come under these two areas of restrictions, right? So friends, here we have discussed about double-ended queue. So another very important interesting topic of data structures. In the next class, we are going to discuss its algorithm. Wait and watch.